There's a website called ranker.com. Guess what they do?
Rank stuff?
They rank stuff. And this ranking thing, boy, they got it wrong. It's about late night hosts. We'll tell you about it in just a second. Thanks for being with us. I'm Sandy. This is JB.
Hello.
Trisha's here too.
Hi.
Cloudy skies, 81 for a high, and then pretty good chance of some rain, a little cooler temperatures, almost for the next week. So Thanksgiving could be cloudy and a little bit cooler. So ranker.com, yeah, that's what they do. They rank things. And what they ranked recently was the best late night hosts of all time. Okay. And I'm not going to go. I mean, they go way, way back to some people that none of us, Jack Parr. I mean, you know what I mean?
Steve Allen.
Yeah, those guys. So let's just kind of focus on the top five that they rank. They put
Dick Cavett.
Yeah, Dick Cavett. He was not in the top 15, but man, he had a good run. Jon Stewart was number 5 on their list. Okay. I like Jon Stewart.
I do too.
Remember when we interviewed him about his book, Naked Pictures of Famous People?
Yeah, I was a big fan. He wasn't that huge of a star then.
No, he was doing our radio show.
I know.
Craig Ferguson, who, if you watch his old videos, was a perv.
Really?
The way
was he a perv?
On today's standard, for sure. I guess we turned a blind eye back then. The way he would like flirt or have contact with women and stuff like that.
Yeah. And in the comments he would make, it wouldn't fly today.
Oh, really?
It really wouldn't. Number 3 on the list is David Letterman. Okay.
All right.
By the way, number 3, JB, you were a big Letterman fan, right?
Huge. I mean, I watched it like religion every night. I was a big, big fan. He would be my number 1, but the number 1, we all know who the king of all late night.
Johnny Carson,
without a doubt. Even Letterman would tell you. Not me. He would go, it's Johnny Carson.
But by the way, speaking of Letterman real quick, Adam Sandler is going to be David Letterman's next guest on his Netflix show.
Mm-hmm.
So we skipped over number 2, and that's the mind-blowing one to me on Ranker.com's list of the best late-night TV host. Conan O'Brien.
No. Really?
Conan O'Brien. And Jay Leno is not even in the top 20. He checked in at number 22.
But that's weird.
I mean, I never got...
I would put Fallon before Conan O'Brien.
And Fallon, by the way, I just had it, 25.
That's weird. I would love to know who they survey for this. I definitely see Letterman in top 3. I never got Conan. I never understood it. And then when he would host like Emmys or award shows, I still didn't think he was funny even then. Like it didn't even translate there.
You know who I'd put ahead of Conan? Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio was huge in the 80s.
It was huge.
I watched it.
Yep. Yeah.
He had a big moment when he had Bill Clinton on playing his saxophone. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was a defining moment in television.
It was. Some other people on the list. Graham Norton, who's an Australian late night.
He's funny. I like him.
Way before our time, Ed Sullivan was a creepy looking guy. If you ever see the old videos,
Yeah.
Like he was Nixon before Nixon, right?
He was kind of an oval.
Yeah.
He didn't have like a lot of.
Colbert was 8, John Oliver 9, Dick Clark was number 10. Steve Allen, I'm sorry, JB, Dick Cavett, you mentioned earlier, was number 12. And then Merv Griffin and Larry King.
Oh my gosh.
Is on that list. But the thing with Conan, I'm curious, do you think this is all of the Conan fans? Because they asked people, is this all the Conan fans getting even with Jay Leno? Because of the whole...
Do you think it was that organized? Do you think this ranking quest was that organized that they'd be like, all right, now's our chance?
I don't know. Go ahead, JB, I'm sorry.
No, it's funny whose name has not come up. Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, he's way down on this list, by the way.
That could be timing of the list, but
right. He was way down past like 25 somewhere. I only grabbed the top 15. But one time, did I ever tell you the story about how I talked to Johnny Carson on the phone? So the radio station that I first worked at, my very first job was in Omaha, Nebraska. The radio station was WOW. And that is the same radio station that Johnny Carson started at like 100 years before I did.
Mm-hmm.
And there was an anniversary, actually it was the 75th anniversary of the radio station. And the guy that was doing the morning show at the time, he had organized to have all of Johnny Carson's old crew come in, like the news guy and his sidekick. And back then they had an announcer and all that kind of stuff. And they had reached out to Johnny Carson, this was like 1989. And they had reached out to him to see if they could get him to call in. And they never got a confirmation. But I was there sitting by the phone in case Johnny Carson calls in.
Wow.
Right? Mm. And so I don't know, they've been about 45 minutes into the whole Johnny Carson's gang being there in the studio with the morning host. And the phone rang, the hotline rang, and I answer the phone. And I said, hello. And he goes, well, good morning. This is Johnny Carson.
Did you freak out?
Holy crap. And I covered up the phone and I said to Bill Jensen, the news guy, I go, Johnny Carson's on the phone. Johnny Carson's on the phone. Johnny Carson's on the phone. And then I'm looking through the glass into the studio and I'm jumping up and down, pointing at the phone, mouthing, Johnny Carson's on the phone. And I go, hang on, Mr. Carson, we'll be right with you. And then I put him on hold.
Oh.
And then it seemed like forever before the host picked up the phone to talk to him. I'm like, holy crap, Johnny Carson's going to hang up. Stop what you're doing. Johnny Carson's on the phone. And so that's my Johnny Carson story. Hey, a heads up, if you're traveling this holiday season, JV's got something. It's about people taking advantage of the system. We'll share it with you in just a sec. Of course, we've got Longhorns on Saturday at DKR, but don't forget that the Texas Stars are back Friday and Saturday night, 7 o'clock. They're taking on the Rockford Ice Hogs.
Dun, dun, dun. The Ice Hogs.
Does that strike fear in a competitor?
Maybe a little bit.
The Ice Hogs. It sounds like they're not real fast. Right?
I know, but I feel like they could be mean. You know, some pigs are mean.
Yeah, they are. Friday is Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Wear lavender in support of those battling cancers, and the Stars are going to wear their lavender Hockey Fights Cancers jerseys, and those jerseys will be auctioned online. So that's cool. Friday and Saturday at the HEB Center in Cedar Park. We're getting ready to hit peak travel season. I believe Wednesday of next week is the busiest travel day of the year, the day before Thanksgiving. And JB said, keep your eye out for these people taking advantage of the system.
Yeah, Southwest is about to crack down. They've had enough. Because, they're going to assigned seating in January.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Yeah. I know, January 26th. And they are cracking down on the wheelchair assistance. It is so abused. It's out of, how you get to pre-board if you're in a wheelchair. And this really sucks for the people who are legitimate.
Mm-hmm. These are able-bodied people using wheelchairs.
Able-bodied people taking advantage of the system and requesting a wheelchair assist so that they can pre-board earlier on Southwest.
And I believe that gets them through security faster,
yes,
too.
It does.
Yep.
Yeah.
So tons of people have taken advantage of the system. Some flights, and I don't know what other airlines are going to do. I don't have anything on that, but Southwest says they're going to crack down on it. Some flights have as many as 30% of the passengers, 30%, a third using wheelchair assist to board.
Oh, that's crazy.
How do you crack down on that?
Right? How do you disprove that they need one?
I got an idea. You throw a firecracker under their wheelchair.
Like Terry.
And see what happens.
Terry at 4th of July.
Yes, like the viral video.
The viral video of the person in the wheelchair and lit a firecracker. And then at that exact moment, his electric wheelchair ran out of gas and he couldn't get away from it. And they were yelling, get out of the way, Terry.
Move, Terry.
Move, Terry.
30% of people taking advantage of that's terrible. My mother has to use those services. She was down here a few weeks ago, and the airports were great about it. She's also 83 years old, right? And has a tough time getting around. So for able-bodied people, it's bad karma.
I know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's just bad karma move.
But how do you enforce it? You know what I mean? It's without being rude or about being insensitive. I don't know how you get around it.
I mean, maybe it's something that they have to take care of before you have to request it when you book the ticket, or you have to have some sort of paperwork from a doctor to get one. It's because they're cracking down on service dogs too. Service animals.
That got abused.
That got way out of control.
Yeah. people with
emotional
service dog.
support. The emotional
Yeah.
support ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I tell you, can I admit something to y'all?
Is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing.
Then yes.
It's the wheelchair thing.
Yeah.
I was party to a group of people who used wheelchair services, even though they did not need wheelchair services, but I
Really?
benefited from it. Yes. This was like 2003. Me and a huge group of people, probably 12 of us, went to Vegas for the Super Bowl. My God, we had so much fun. The next morning when we were trying to leave, the lines to get through TSA were out the door. It looked like recently the videos they showed of the Houston airport, of the Disneyland lines with TSA, hours and hours and hours. And we were incredibly hungover and for sure we're going to miss our flight. And one of the guys in our group said he needed a wheelchair. And automatically, because we were all in his group and on his flight, we all walked past thousands and thousands of people through security.
You're bad.
Straight to our plane. I felt terrible, but at the same time was so happy. And I've thought about it. My friends and I still talk about it. They're like, you remember when we did that? And I'm like, yeah, maybe that explains a lot that happened in my life after.
Yeah, the karma got you.
The karma got me.
The karma got all those delays in Dallas that you've sat through.
Yeah.
All those, flights that have been canceled.
Yeah.
It all goes back to that.
That's airplane karma getting me. I didn't think of it. I just kind of got swept up in it. I didn't know.
You're a follower.
But I did it. I'd still be waiting to get on my flight if I hadn't gone with the wheelchair group.
Maybe so. Well, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they enforce all of this. And Jimmy, you said it's Southwest Airlines in particular, right? They're going to lead the charge.
That's the story, yeah, because they're going to, in January, going to assigned seating, which will be different. That'll be interesting.
About time they did, right? I
know. I don't like that uncomfortable, like just the process of getting in line and then people looking at you like you're number 33 and they're looking at you like you're 10 people ahead of them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
It's the anxiety.
And they're like, no, but they're like, what number are you? I'm 33. Oh, I'm 32. I'm like, well, okay, go ahead. Like, because to me, if like the 10 of us are in that little range, does it really matter?
True.
Yeah.
Right.
You can make that much of a difference.
Right.
Some people are like, what's yours? They just have to be that one extra step.
Well, JB, tell everybody, you tell them your trick on how to get people to not sit in the middle seat.
Oh, yeah. Mine is if they ask, I'm sorry, is anyone sitting here? The answer is just the Lord.